5 minutes, 4 films. Let's make this count. Jaws. I wanted to watch this before 2025 was up because, well, 2025, it's been 50 years ever since Jaws came out. And by God, I'm surprised I never watched Jaws before this. To be fair, this is a shark horror movie, or a shark horror movie, and horror movies don't appeal to me that much. And by God, I really, really enjoyed this film. No wonder it's become the beginning of blockbusters, the staple of what blockbusters mean nowadays. It is definitely a really good film, one of Steven Spielberg's most iconic out of all of them. The cast is solid, the practical effects are really good. It really really makes you feel with the terror that is happening within this, and it makes you fear the shark a lot. Oh, there's loads of iconic moments, and there's loads of really great bits, and I just got to say, it is definitely a classic for a reason, and everyone should at least watch this once in their life. Next up, a little short called The Paperman. When I first watched this in the cinemas, I pretty much just fell in love with it instantly. Beautiful animation, incredible score, really good storytelling, and it's really funny as well. One of my favorite shorts of all time, and one of my favorites to come out of Disney when it comes to its more modern shorts and all that. It definitely feels like that it has a story to tell, had a purpose, and it really excels on the silent storytelling angle. I thought that the two main characters were very interesting, especially the guy who just wanted to, well, get some action with this lovely girl who he wants to court. And I gotta say, it definitely felt like they had a lot of chemistry during their first meeting, and it was all worth it when they finally got together officially in the end without trains just trying to force them apart or whatever. Yeah, definitely one of Disney's best shorts to come out during the 2010s. Third film, Avatar: Fire and Ash. Out of all the 3 Avatar films, I think this one's my favorite so far. The first one is just Pocahontas, but blue. Yeah, and it didn't really feel like the story was well handled in this one. The second one, whilst being incredibly beautiful with some amazing storytelling and a much more stronger storyline, it felt like that the characters weren't as well fleshed out, and it didn't feel like that some of them had a role to play. Whereas in this one, it felt like that every character had a role to play, had a purpose, and their purpose was well utilized and well fleshed out. It definitely felt like they were a lot more stronger than they ever were in the second film. And Jake Sully's son is still my favorite character out of the 3 because he has such an interesting story to tell, and I really would like to see how all of that is developed in the fourth film for whenever that comes out. And obviously, the best part is its spectacles, and the score is really incredible as well. It is my favorite of the 3. I don't care if you hate me or not. I think these films, especially the last 2, are really good. Final film, I just watched this now, F1. I wish I saw this in theaters because a film like this needs to be seen in the cinemas. Sure, a really good TV in your living room does it really well, but nothing will cut it like watching it on the big screen with incredible sound and all that. This is classic blockbusters, and it's something that I really respected Joseph Kosinski with Top Gun Maverick, one of my favorite films of all time. And this is something I respect for him a lot in this film, where it just feels like the spectacle was there. Every moment paid off. Every moment that was built off, it paid off in the next one. The characters are so incredibly well utilized and really interesting. I really like the dynamics between Hayes and Pierce. There was a lot of back and forth between them, a lot of conflict, but it was all resolved in the end, making them really incredible and compelling characters. I think that the cast was really solid, with Brad Pitt being a really good lead, as well as Damson Idris doing really good as Pierce as well. I think that they had a really good back and forth chemistry, a lot of conflict, and I really liked in the end they resolved their differences to help each other in order to win. I think Javier Bardem is really good in this. I love him. He's an incredible actor, and just everyone in this did an incredible job. It is definitely a really great film, and it's definitely a top 5 film for me this year. I am not sure if it will beat out Frankenstein or not, but definitely top 5 or even top 3 for me. Yeah, overall, I wish I watched this in theaters, but it is so incredible, and I'm so glad to finally watch it. 4 films. So, Jaws, 8 out of 10. Paperman, 10 out of 10. Avatar, Fire and Ash, 9 out of 10. And I was considering giving F1 a 9 out of 10, but at this point, I'm close to giving it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I don't care. 10 out of 10, it's better than Sinners. Don't hate me on that one. Sinners is really good, but F1 is better. That's it. I wanted this to be a quick video because, quite frankly, I just want to relax in bed right now. I'll do all this editing thing tomorrow. So yeah. Anyways, that's the end of today's video one. I'm hoping that you'll at least find this a lot more interesting than me just doing the slow thing. I just wanted to get this recording bit over with, but hopefully the video will be much better than it actually is, I guess. Yeah, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment down below of whatever films you'd like me to see next. And expect a ranking of every film in 2025 that I saw sometime this month. And finally, I want to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Have a good one.